friends, it's Susan from Art with Susan. We're back in my studio, and this week we looked at the work by Joan Miro. Joan Miro is a Spanish painter. He lived in Spain, so his native language was Spanish. Hola, buenos dias, friends. We talked a little bit about that, and we looked at some of his paintings. One of the things we explored was organic shapes. There are triangles, and there are squares, and there are circle shapes, but organic shapes are sort of imagined, made up, unique. Shall we look at some paintings again? The first painting we looked at is called A Woman with 3 Hairs Circled by Birds. Can you see his organic shapes? What else is going on in this painting? What kind of colors is he using? These lines kind of look like a star. One of the things I find curious is that he says the woman has 3 hairs. 1, 2, 3, but there's this 4th arrow. That was funny. Here's another painting. Now this painting's very interesting because he uses these organic shapes, as you can see here. But the title of this painting is rather complicated. The title of this painting is The Lark's Wing Encircled with Golden Blue Rejoins the Heart of the Poppy Sleeping in the Diamond-Studded Meadow. Wow. So he's telling a story with his shapes. And the last painting we're going to look at is called The Moon. What's going on in this painting? Is there a moon? Are there stars? Some of those shapes look like maybe a spacecraft or an astronaut to me. Planets. So we were very inspired by the work of Joan Miro, and we started working on some paintings. And we started by using our crayons, actually, to start drawing organic shapes. Now, this is one of the paintings that we made together in school, and I thought we'd start a new one together right now. So my painting here sort of reminded me, as I started making organic shapes, it kind of reminded me of the ocean. And this kind of reminded me of a sea cucumber. So I'm going to call this Under the Water with Mr. Sea Cucumber. But maybe on the top, I can start thinking about what goes on above the water. So maybe one shape I'm going to make could be like an island or land. Maybe one shape I make could be like a tree. I don't know. I'm just going to play with the shapes for a while. Making different kind of shapes. I wonder what you're making. I wonder what shapes you choose. So I made some shape with my crayons. And then this week we painted with tempera paint, which is a little thicker than the watercolor paint we used last time. So I think what I'll do is I'll start seeing that thickness, feeling how that tempera paint feels. Sometimes I might decide I want to go inside a shape. Sometimes I might decide I want to go outside a shape. Ooh, that feels really nice. Can you hear the sound of my brush on the paper? That's a big stroke. Going back and forth. I think I'll take another brush and maybe I'll put some blue in my background. That's a beautiful color, blue. It's also very thick. It's a thick, thick paint. And I can see how my brush can make different kinds of marks. I can make marks that are going from the top to the bottom of my painting. I can make marks that go from the left to the right. I can scrub a little bit. That's called dry brush. You can scrub it around a little bit if I want to. I can make so many choices when I paint. And it's beautiful because my painting's not going to look like your painting, and your painting's not going to look like my painting. Our friends are going to make things that look different, and we get to share our work together, and we get to explore it just like we explored the work of Mr. Miro. I'm going to take some yellow now into my blue, and I'm going to mix a nice green color. Can you see that? That's beautiful. And I'm going to put some green here maybe, and I'm going to do blots. I'm going to blot it with my paintbrush. This paintbrush it's holding a lot of paint, which is nice. I'm going to blot, 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 blot. Oh, I like that. Okay, I think this painting could use some red. Well, I'm having so much fun. I'm probably going to keep working on my painting, and I hope you are going to keep working on your painting. Oh, there it is. I like that. Okay. Well, I'm going to keep working on this. I'm enjoying this tremendously, and I'm so glad you guys came to my studio today. So make sure if your hands are clean, you give yourself a little pat on the back and a big hug, and know you did a great job. And I made a lot of mess in my studio today, so I'm going to clean up when I'm all done. Thanks for coming, friends. Have a great day. Bye.